Make sure you have a good workspace for working with messy materials. I'm going to make 2 puffy paint colours to work with today. So for my first one, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of self-raising flour in my mixing bowl and then 2 tablespoons of table salt. A tiny dash of water to start. We'll mix it up. We're going to keep adding tiny bits of water until it's the consistency of a yogurt. You can see that it's still too crumbly. We need some more water. When you're mixing, you also want to get rid of any lumps of flour so it's a nice smooth consistency. Okay, I think this is about where we want to stop. I think we'll be able to paint with this. So I've got a jar to put my first colour in. I'm going to spoon in my mixture. I have some blue food dye here, so that can be my first colour. And I'm going to use this so I don't spill too much. And that's turned a nice shade of blue. Now I'm going to mix up a new batch for my green food colouring. Here's our first experiment with puff paint. So make sure you get quite blobby amounts on your paintbrush, because I think if you go too thin on the paper it won't puff out. Now it's time to put it on a plate and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. When it's finished, let it cool for another 30 seconds before you pick it up. That looks awesome! Our homemade puff paint turned out well. It's now set so it won't melt or change. So let's make another one. I've got to think of maybe something a bit different. So here we did some patterns. I think in the next one we should go a little bit wild. Maybe mix the paints and make some bits very thick and some thinner, and we'll see what happens. You know what? I'm going to skip to using a spoon so I can get more on there. Wish me luck microwaving this one. Okay, so we've got some marbling effects with the blue and the green, and we've got some really lumpy bits. It's all different shapes and sizes, and it's hard to the touch. It's reminding me of a 3D topographical map. I'm going to make one more, focusing on what I've enjoyed the most so far with this technique. So I'm going to do random dots in blue and green all over the cardboard. And this is this artwork straight out of the microwave. I love it! And I love how even the really tiny ones like this puffed up. If you'd like to have a go making your own puff paint, have a think about what colour food colourings you might like to use and what sort of pattern or picture you might like to make.